and hopefully we don't see still going. It's not one of those cases where it's still going on in my phone, but it's not going on for you. Oh, it seems to have kind of jumped back into place, and we are just seeing the chickens again. That's good. That can be a good sign. Hopefully we aren't gonna have a little crash here. Rick Ross, the chickens certainly do have their own little personalities. Our little Stormy here, our rooster, is, a lot of times he's kind of clueless, but he's quite a lovable little guy. He likes to follow around the girls. Even these days, when he's being hit by his male hormones, he is still attempting to be an egg. He goes underneath the girls and tries to sleep underneath them. Kagome here on my shoulder is, because she could be fussy, but she's full of energy. She's somewhat of a leader for our little chickens. She's the first one to go after food. She's pretty good at jumping up. She's good at being on my shoulder. Some of the times she can even sit on command, though I think maybe, she's can be a bit rebellious sometimes. She's quite a smart little chicken. There you go, little one. There you go. And over there we have Braveheart. And Braveheart, our ayam cemeni hen. She can be placid most of the time. She's one of our most loving hens. She's the one that kind of comes to me for a few pets. Oh, our little Stormy is kind of talking to the girls now. Braveheart took notice there. But generally speaking, our little Braveheart isn't very loud. She doesn't make too much in the way of noise. She's kind of the glue that keeps our little flock together. There you go. And our little Kagome does enjoy chattering to me. There we go. And Memento Mori, can onagadoris fan out their tail feathers? I've seen a few images online of onagadori females fanning out their tail feathers. I've seen Kagome a few times when she's been cleaning her tail feathers, when she's preening. She's able just to fan them out a bit as she focuses on them. But most of the time, she's just kind of content, letting them just kind of fall down naturally. Oh yeah? How's your day going, Miss Kagome? How's your day going? Want to talk to us about it, my little brown-eyed chicken? Oh dear, oh dear. And yes, we are not the streamer who has been hatching chickens. On this stream, we focus on the lives and the development of these 3 specific chickens. Today is day 109 of our broadcast, and we've been watching them since the day after they hatched. And Luca Ricardo, thank you for the rocket like there. Much appreciated. Our little Stormy is just kind of keeping watch over there. You see that he's in sort of a classic rooster stance. He puffs out his chest and then keeps his little head kind of parallel with that. He is assuming the standard rooster role within our flock, which is pretty much as a guard. They like to go around, they stand tall, and they look for any potential dangers that might be around. Our roosters can give a variety of different calls and cries if they spot any danger, like if they can spot danger from the air, if they spot people, and they make these sort of like little delightful raptor noises, or they can even make crowing noises. Our little Kagome just really likes to talk. Oh dear. Well, that is an interesting little song there. Oh my. You like to use your trumpet so much these days. Earlier on, she did enjoy just kind of using an almost like flute-like voice with us. But as she's grown up, her voice has kind of deepened. She can't really hit those same notes anymore. There you go. A little stretch there. She's flexing her foot. There you go. You have become such a big little hen there. Still ahead of Stormy, but still, you have a bit of growing ahead of you. A couple more months and you will start to be producing your first eggs. Do you want to go sit, Miss Kagome? Ooh, Oh, you understood that. I saw that look. Go sit. Oh, we could hear her protesting voice there. There we go. Kagome, transform into your chicken blob form. Yeah, you're taking up most of Dad's shoulder there. Where are you looking? That's just my other shoulder. Is the other shoulder that much better that you need to cross over? Oh dear, oh dear. And Necro Dream answer, well, good night to you, and I hope you have a lovely sleep. Oh, just as I said good night, we saw our little Kagome just give a gentle yawn. I know, are you sleepy? It's just right in the middle of the day for you. Oh dear, oh dear. And Memento Mori, thank you for the Heart Eyes Award there. Much appreciated. Kagome goes back to her daily preening, whereas we have a little bit of, a broody Braveheart right there, just wanting to be on her own. Our little Stormy was just giving her a little bit of a call from below. So I hope these two are getting along while I'm not around, because when I'm around, they seem to be getting along. Maybe in Stormy's way, a bit too well. There you go, Stormy. You want to play with one of the toys over there? Do you want to go on the perch? Do you want to use that little play set over there? Or maybe even play with some streamers? Or would you like to eat some more delicious red pepper flakes? Well, always thinking with your stomach, my little man. That's all right. You are a growing boy. And having a bit of food right now is natural. A nice, lovely little bit of a snack before you guys all head out. You have some lovely bugs. You have a little bit of grass, and you have some greens. There are still like little clovers about that they do enjoy to eat. They do like the dandelion greens. That's always a big favorite for them. Occasionally I go through the lawn and I just kind of find all of the little bits, and I give them just a whole big handful of greens just to eat while they're just standing around. There we go. And I probably will be getting a nanny cam or something in the in the near future. And I think that might help if I need to, be away from the chickens for any sort of a length, and we need to have people come and help out. That way I could probably still do the show even when I'm away. I'll still be able to do our daily just watching Chickies stream. Though in that case, I'd be a lot more like you, the viewers, because I would be just kind of watching the Chickies, and I wouldn't be able to really give them the pets that I really love to give them. It could be in that case, we might have Lauren do a watching Chickies episode. I have applied to a few jobs recently that would have me quarantine in the city and then be on the show for a few weeks or even a few months. So it might be in that case that Lauren would be taking over, just giving them lots of gentle pets with the broadcast. Or I might just try to arrange something where we use a nanny cam and stuff like that. But you know, all of that's in the future. And at the moment, I'm just gonna focus on these lovely birds that are here with me now. Yeah, Kagome, are you ready to go down? Was that noise? Do you want to come here? Oh, and Super Sassy Cat Lassie, thank you for the Take My Energy award there. And, Lauren might make a guest appearance soon. We will see. You know, as always, it's up to her. I'm used to being on camera from my job as an actor. And it's not really the life that she's kind of chosen. But if she feels comfortable with it, she can always do it. She is the Chickies, like, adoptive mom. There we go, our girls together again. And yes, tomorrow I will be on a show. So I don't know what my hours are going to be tomorrow. So we will either have to have a morning broadcast, or we will be doing something like an evening broadcast when the Chickies are getting ready to go to bed. There we go, there we go. And I have been giving the chickens a lot of pets. There we go, my little Kagome and Braveheart. Are you feeling all right now? There we go. There we go, my little one. Maybe she's feeling a little bit less broody now. There we go. Lovely, Braveheart, lovely. And such soft feathers that you have. And hello there, little Stormy. Hello. Down here, all on your lonesome? Have you been playing with any of your toys? I don't think so, my boy. I don't think so. Oh, look at that lovely blue spot right there on your neck next to your ear. That is lovely. Want to go with the girls? I can bring you up, or you can jump up there yourself. I know you're a big boy these days. You can make all of the big jumps. You're almost our Kagome size after all. Though it does seem he does kind of depend on me to make some of these bigger jumps. Oh, and they all decided, you know what? Let's go down. Let's have a little bit of a snack. Let's maybe even see what Stormy is like today. Oh, and a few happy cheeps together. And our peep squad is all set there. Oh my. Kagome got me pretty good earlier. Oh dear. And Kagome, well, thank you, Super Sassy Cat Lassie. Kagome's colors are looking quite lovely today. And I just love this gradation that she has up at the top. Ooh, no, Braveheart. No. Daddy's finger is not food. You see, this is why I should stop feeding you all of the yogurt with my fingers, because that gives you the wrong idea. Daddy's fingers are not food. Oh my. And Stormy has become a big little boy. And it helps that, you know, his fluffy feathers really give him a sort of gravitas when just eyeballing him there. Kagome is still about 40 grams bigger than Stormy. But you know, each day he's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh my. He shouldn't get any bigger though than about 4 pounds when he's fully grown. 4 pounds is usually sort of the top end for any silkie, and that's usually reserved for the roosters. But you know, since he's a rooster, that's what we're gonna see. And because Kagome is an onagadori, they usually are about 4 to 5 pounds. And because Kagome is a hen, she'll be more towards the 4-pound size. Oh, Braveheart's having a lovely bit of water there. There we go, little ones. There we go. And it's just nice and peaceful watching the birds eat a little bit, drink a little bit, and have a lovely day. We got to cuddle with all three of the birds so far. And I'm glad today's treat has gone over so well. They've just been snacking on it ever since I gave it to them. And we're seeing them just steadily get through the red pepper flakes. Even though they can't really taste the capsaicin involved, for them, you know, it's just a nice, savory little snack. So we have raised these chickens to be members of our family and friends for life. So they are primarily pets, though we will be accepting the donation of a few eggs in the future. Hello there, Braveheart. What, did you want to come? There you go. What are you doing? Just kind of giving me a few little pecks there. What are you doing? Are you getting to be a broody girl? Oh my, I think the hormones are hitting our little Braveheart here. Oh dear. Oh dear. She's making all of these little murmuring sounds. Daddy's not giving you any treats. Oh dear. The hormones are hitting our Braveheart hard. There you go. There you go. Do you just want to settle down there for a second, miss? Oh dear. There you go. Sit down, Braveheart. Sit down. There we go. What do you want? I don't have any treats for you. I gave you your treats down here. Oh, she's making lots of little murmury noises. You all right? You all right, little one? There we go. I think she just needed a little bit of a snack. Yeah, that's where the food is. Daddy's not giving you any food by hand right now, my little Braveheart. Oh, memento mori. You're a middle school teacher, and these chickies remind you of your students. Well, that's lovely. Oh my, guys. Well, I'm glad the red pepper flakes have been such a hit today. And I'll be trying to give you more of these in the future since I have plenty of them. I have a whole big container to give you. And these have really been successful. Oh my. Each and every one of you has had quite a bit of them. I think these, I won't be giving you them every day like I would sesame seeds, but maybe, you know, every other day we can give you just a little bit. And that might be a nice little snack for you all. There we go, guys. There we go. And I love that little sound of just your beaks hitting the side of the containers. And even though we had a few small sort of pecking motions from Braveheart there, where she was kind of demanding treats, we can see that I got like a little pinch here from Braveheart. She, you know, was pretty careful not to try to actually hurt me there, even though she was feeling a little bit oddly broody there. You have to remember that these chickens are all feeling little surges of hormones as they're growing up now. They're kind of firmly teenagers in their stage of development. The most dramatic of changes we've been seeing from Stormy, as he's being really hit by those male hormones. He's starting to crow. But, changes can happen to even the hens. They can start to get a little bit more broody. They can occasionally get fussy. And, even if they want a pet, sometimes, they might jump on you for a pet. You might give them a few, but they could decide a second later, you know what? I don't want any more pets. I just want to sit here. And you should listen to the messages that they are putting out. They can give you messages through their little peeps, their little cheeps, even their body language. So you just need to keep an eye out for these messages. And yes, Systems 11. We have 3 young chickens here. They're all 109 days old. In black, we have our ayam cemeni, Braveheart. In brown and gold, we have our onagadori chicken, named Kagome. And then we have, in gray, our silkie rooster, named Stormy. All of them make one happy little flock. And right after today's broadcast, which I think at this point will be ending in about 10 minutes or so, we will be bringing them outdoors to their outside coop for a bit of fun in the sun. And yes, alternately, Stormy sometimes feels like a rooster, and sometimes he feels like an egg. And, that's something I can really kind of relate to. I think it's something we can all relate to. Just wanting to go back to childhood sometimes. Just not wanting to have to deal with the eccentricities of being an adult. And sometimes we want to be an adult more than anything. So our little Stormy has to really tread the line between all of these different stages that he's in. Oh my, all 3 are just preening at once. I do love how just Stormy and Kagome are almost doing the same exact thing right now. Strider, will they play with the blankets and such? Often I do spot them playing with the blankets. They'll often just kind of use their feet and they'll start kind of almost forming a little bit of a nest with the blanket. Sometimes they find a corner that is askew and they try to fix it, more often than not, making a little more mess. And then they kind of make their own little nests in their cubbies here with the blankets. We have blankets for sort of bedding for the chickies. For us, it is easier just to collect the blankets, to collect all of the towels after a couple of days and put it through a sanitation wash in our washing machine, followed by an antibacterial setting for our dryer. And that's a little bit more cost effective for us than trying to use straw for their bedding, because that would lead to just a lot more mess being thrown away each day. Oh, and 404, Ninja Not Found. Glad to have you here on the stream. And looking through the sort of logs today, your cat looked lovely today. There we go. There we go, little ones. So far I haven't really spotted them playing so much with the toys that we've left. I've seen Kagome a couple of times kind of pecking at the xylophone. I've seen them occasionally try to go onto one of these little perches. And I've seen Kagome kind of playing with the streamers a couple of times, but most of the time they do seem to kind of ignore the toys in lieu of playing with just each other. They like to just kind of run around the area, they kind of talk with each other, and then they're very interested in eating, whether it be inside or out. They're either focused on their treats, they're focused on the various bugs that they find outside. Strider, do they make a lot of noise at night? And generally speaking, no. Over the past couple of weeks, we have heard the occasional cock-a-doodle-doo come from our little Stormy, but it's usually just a one-off thing. Because when we turn off the light when we put them to bed, they generally go to sleep within a few minutes. We might hear a few little murmurs from the chickens as they're settling down in the dark. But chickens can be quite good when there are no light sources for just going to sleep. They usually kind of rise with the sun and they go to sleep with it. We try to maintain a schedule where they are following the sunrise and the sunset. Little chickens are pretty good with their schedules. So yeah, not really much noise at night. I know that there have been other chickens that do create noise at night, and that can arise from a variety of issues. If you have your chickens living outdoors and you have neighbors that have lights that might go on and off during the night, it's possible that your chickens are seeing this light, it is interrupting their sleep, and then they start to make a lot of noise because they think that the day has begun again. Chicken eyesight is not good in the dark. If it is dark and you come in, they will have no idea who you are. Generally speaking, chicken eyesight is worse than human eyesight in the dark. They're kind of helpless. And that's another reason why sort of like raccoons kind of going into their coops at night can be a bigger danger, because the chickens are barely aware that anything is coming in until it's a bit too late. Our chickens kind of sleeping in here in their playroom at night. We make sure to take them from their coop sort of right before twilight hits, and we bring them inside for a couple of hours of playtime. We turn out the light as the sun goes down, and then they go to bed for the night. So all of these guys are just doing a little bit of preening right now, getting ready to go out for the rest of the day. And I'd like to thank all of you guys for joining us here today. These streams always recharge me for anything else the day has left to throw at me. Each of these streams feels a little bit like chicken therapy. It's hard to feel mad, bad, or even a little bit sad when watching 3 young chickens live their best lives. And if you felt you've enjoyed these broadcasts, well, we have a YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, where we upload all of these streams, and we have a few bonus episodes. We also have another series called Richard Reads, in which I read some stories, a little bit of narration. Thank you to our lovely Patreons, Gamers Plain, Memento Mori, Lucidity, Xanthe, February Monster, and Sushi de Carne for your continued support. Do you want to come here, Braveheart? Oh no, well you don't have to if you don't want to. Oh dear, my lovely, oh dear. Well guys, thank you for joining us today. It is always a lovely time talking to old friends and new, watching the little chickies just have a great day with each other. I love answering all of your questions. I love just chatting. And, you know, it is just a nice, wholesome, and brilliant time for me. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be kind of playing it by ear since I'm not sure what my work hours are going to be. We'll either have a very early morning stream compared to what we usually have, or we will likely have an evening stream when the chickies are getting ready to go to bed. And thank you all for your good wishes. Thank you all. And I hope each and every one of you out there has a lovely day today. So, from our two lovely hens, Braveheart and Kagome, our ayam, cemeni, and onagadori, and our lovely little rooster, Stormy, our little silky boy, we all wish you happy days, and we all hope to see you again very soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.